This is a tutorial to help people who have the Wacom Cintiq and they would like to use it as a drawing tablet while conducting class. Now that means the drawing is going to have to take place on the control panel, and then the display panel will show the drawing as it takes place. Also, if you're using Collaborate, that means that the control panel for Collaborate should be the same monitor as the control panel for PowerPoint. You will have to make the Cintiq the control panel. Now that is a bit of a problem because you'll also want the keyboard and the mouse in front of the Cintiq, or at least nearby, so that you can use it. So just be aware of that. Let's get on with it then. So the first thing I'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and look at how my displays are set up presently. Now I'm going to go ahead and identify them. Now if this makes sense that the one on the far left is 1, the center one is 2, and the other one is 3, then that's terrific. Otherwise you can just pull those around and you can put them in some other order. With that said, I'm just going to cancel out of that. And so mine are correct. Now this is my Cintiq monitor number 1. I'm able to move the mouse around with a pen, but I'm also just using a mouse proper to control that. Now 2 and 3, number 2 is going to be my display monitor. It's the one adjacent, so I can see what's on the projector that is behind me. What I'll need to do is to make sure that 2 and 3 both have the same output. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to choose one of these. I'm going to choose 3. I'm going to scroll down, and then this will give me the option of making 3 the same as 2. Now, I don't know the numbers on your arrangement, but basically that's how that works. So I can glance over at my other display monitor and I'll see what's on the projector behind me. So that's set up just as I want. The other thing I want to do is the projector that I'm on presently, I can find that out just by choosing Identify. And this is one, that is my control panel. This is Cintiq that's being recorded right now. Come down here and I'm going to say make this my main display, because I want to have all my controls in front of me on what's going to be used as a control panel, even if it's only for this class. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up PowerPoint real quickly. It has this screen, which is the editing screen, with which I'm sure we're all familiar. However, if I want to play this, I can hit F5, or I can come up here and I can choose this, which is play. Now what that's going to do is it's going to bring up 2 screens. It's going to bring up another screen, which is my control panel that you're seeing now, and on the other display it's going to show the presentation. Now if these ended up backwards, all I have to do is come up here and I got to go to display settings and I'll hit swap the 2. My presentation panel will take the place of my control panel and they'll swap back and forth. That's not how I want it though, so I'm going to swap it back. If I could come over here and tap this with my pen, and then I can choose pen. I can also come down here, tap that, and I can choose ink color. So if you want a specific color, these are the only controls you really have there. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to have my pen chosen, and I'm going to be able to draw on this any way I'd like with the pen itself on Cintiq. I can also draw with the mouse obviously, but the pen really does make it a great deal better. Now that PowerPoint is ready to go and the pen is set up, I should be able to control both the Collaborate session and the PowerPoint from the Cintiq monitor. And then I start my Collaborate session as usual. Thank you.